Good morning everybody. This morning we are going to be doing an earth sequence with me, Morissa. Now it's a really nice one because it's one you can do absolutely anywhere. You can do it with bare feet or you can do it in shoes, you can do it inside. You need very little space and it uses every muscle in your body. Now we start with our feet a little bit apart. How wide you take your feet depends on how you're feeling today. So if you want to simplify, bring the legs closer and take your squats less far down. If you want to work deeper, take the legs wider and you can take your squats all the way down. So we're going to talk through this. You start with both feet turned out and we're going to start by taking a nice big breath in. We're going to bring the hands to prayer overhead, release to the center of the heart, Anjali Mudra, and sink down as we breathe out. Then we're going to fold our torso, take our hands to the floor, and as we inhale, bring the hands all the way up overhead. Then we're going to go all the way again. We're going to repeat this move 3 times today before we join it all together in a sequence. Nice and mindful. Breathe out. Fold the torso. Breathe in. Up we come. Okay, so that's your first move. The second move, as you breathe out, you'd be twisting to a warrior 1 to the side, and you're making a James Bond mudra, I like to call it, James Bond hands. So it's like 007 fingers, and we turn our hips to the side. Then as we breathe in, we open our arms wide, turn our hips to the front to make it a warrior 2, and we're going to come back to the center again. So you breathe in, breathe out, warrior 1, breathe in, warrior 2, breathe out. Should we do that one more time? Make that nice flowing movement. Square your hips to the side, square them to the front and up. Let's go to the other side to equalize it out. So remember, when you do this, you want to square your hips to the side, you want to engage your tummy throughout, and then you pull yourself back up one more time to your left. Open wide, really pull that hip under here, engage your core, and then we straighten up. Now the most important thing here is the feet. For this pose, they have to be parallel to the edges of your mat if you're using a mat, but just painting straight forward. We breathe in, and as you breathe out, you fold halfway, straight legs, take the hands to the floor, and then as you breathe in, we come all the way back up to the center and back to that beautiful Anjali Mudra. Let's try that again. Breathe in, fold your torso halfway, nice straight legs. Try to line the hips over the ankles. Release the hands. Try to come halfway. Little pause before we come back up and down. Breathe in, open your heart, lift your chest. Breathe out, fold halfway. Take the hands to the floor. Keep those legs straight, keep pulling up the length of the legs. Breathe in. Okay, so that's our poses. We're going to join it together in our earth sequence. So we start with the feet turned out. We're going to start by taking a nice big breath, reaching up for the heavens. As we breathe out, we're going to sink into a deep squat. Pull the bottom under, engage the core, and then you hinge at the hips. Take the hands to the earth, take the arms wide. As you breathe in, come up, and as you breathe out, you pivot on those feet to face the side. You make the James Bond fingers, so your right foot points straight to the right side and your left foot turns out at 45 degrees. We then breathe in to our warrior 2, nice and deep. Straighten our legs. We're then going to come into our deep squat. Straighten our feet. Breathe in, breathe out. Fold down halfway, straight legs. Come all the way up. Take your hands back down, turn the feet out. We're going to do the left side now. We're going to sink down. We're going to hinge halfway. We're going to take the arms wide. We're going to breathe in and come back up. And as we breathe out, we pivot on our feet. So our left foot turns to the side, our hips square to the side, and our right foot turns out 45 degrees before we turn back to that lovely warrior two. And then as we pivot on our feet again to straighten them to the front, breathe in, straight-legged forward fold. Breathe out. Take the arms down, up and round. That is one run through, one sequence. Turn your feet back out and we're going to start again, and we're going to make it flow this time. So the important thing to remember is you start with the feet turned out, and when you turn to the right foot is flat facing to the side and the left foot is at 45 degrees. You can see that would be my feet. When you go to the left side, the left foot is straight and the right foot is turned out 45 degrees, and the hips go from side to front and front to side. So we're going to do that again, and I'm just going to make it flow through 3 times in a row for you. The important thing is you engage your core at all times. You tilt your pelvis forward so you've got that hinging motion, and you're working from your hips and you work with your breath. So we start with our feet turned out. Don't forget to turn them straight for the straight-legged forward bend. Here we go. Take a breath in. Beautiful gesture. Breathe out through Anjali Mudra. Fold. Take the hands up. Breathe in. Pivot on your feet. Breathe out to your right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Straight feet. Breathe out. Fold halfway. Take the arms wide. Up we come. And we're going straight into our deep squat bend. So we've turned our feet back out and up we come. We are turning to our left this time. Straight feet, straight bend. Turn those feet back out, round 2. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, straight feet, breathe out, breathe in, turn the feet out, breathe out, breathe in to your left, breathe out, breathe in, straight feet, breathe out, breathe in, turn the feet out, one more, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, straight feet, breathe out, straight legs, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Last one, straight feet, straight legs, breathe out, breathe in. Walk your feet back together and say thank you. Om Shanti, Namaste.